Hi, Super Spruce here, back on our Antimatter Dimensions New Game Plus Velocity, episode 102, and in this episode we are going to go into Eternity Challenge 10, and because we're still in the same big rip run we started in episode 100, and first I can get this, which is a very useful upgrade. Replicanti is going to now increase quicker, which is very, very useful. And it's based on the dilated time, which is like one of the big sources of progression. But I think a bigger thing I can do is I'm going to save this as the Big Rip preset and go into Eternity Challenge 10. Because I've heard Eternity Challenge 10 actually helps. So time dimensions and our infinity dimensions are disabled, which they already are. And you gain an immense boost from your infinity stats, which is a crazy number, yeah, E185. So, and really, you can't really infinity grind because it's not really, like, if you go in statistics, yeah, E to 80, I'm not getting, like, even if I crunch, it's probably not going to do much. Yeah, yeah, now it just says you infinity some more times. So, so just getting this challenge going is going to be a big thing, because this is, I think, going to help things, because yeah, E6 million antimatter versus E875,000, that also gave me eternity, that gave me eternity points as well, so I guess I can just keep doing this, because that's a pretty immense boost right there. E330 eternity points, is that enough to go into a dilated run? Maybe I could. I don't think there's a way to. I mean, it'd be cool if there was a way to dilate in Eternity Challenge 10, but I don't think there is a way to do that, unfortunately. Well, that is really useful. E6 million antimatter, with in Big Rip. I mean, that may get me actually an achievement, because there's an achievement. Diesel load, yeah. E8 million antimatter with the Quantum Challenge 6 and 8 combination, and I got pretty close to that because Big Rip is basically Quantum Challenge 6 and 8. So that's what that is. I'm getting more dilated time. I can just enter this challenge again. It's crazy how much I get, and it doesn't even tell me how many eternity points I'm gonna get here. I can even crunch to help things move along even faster. 3 million space shards. That's still not quite enough, but it's pretty good. I say that's pretty good. So the unfortunate thing is I have to just do this every time. Maybe I'll get to meta dimensions soon. Maybe not soon, but eventually I'll get there. It does seem like a thing I can do to improve. There's E7 million antimatter, so that's really helping. Maybe, also, maybe there's an achievement here. Well, dilated, Parachallenge 6 plus 8 with having studies. Well, actually, I can't do that. I mean, I can try dilating. It's not going to do anything. Actually, wow. I don't even have any studies, and I'm still getting tachyon particles. But it's not enough infinity points. I mean, maybe it'll be possible in the future. Like that's definitely something that can happen. I mean, considering I got tachyon particles out of that, so it's probably a way to. If I dilate time, yeah, dilating time is not gonna make things better here. Eternities and dilated time power up each other. Unfortunately, okay, off. Get this off. So, yeah, I think that helps boost things, because my banked eternities is E70, which is crazy. It's stupid big, basically. That's what this is. I can go back into, or I haven't even gone into Eternity Challenge 10 again. What I do is I just go here, or no, challenges, and then start. And what is this? E365. I mean, it looks like I'm locked at around this part of the It looks like I can't really get much farther than this, eternity point-wise. Space shards, 3 million. It's going, and it's just only going up. So I did get a triple the amount of tachyon particles gained, which is always a good thing to get these upgrades. Unfortunately, this is a little bit slow, and meta dimensions actually, I think, well, actually, the meta dimensions will do something. They'll produce meta antimatter. They'll exist, but their boosts will be useless. Maybe there's some sort of, no, those are mastery studies probably. Things that boost. Yeah, I can see how Big Rip can be. It can be quite challenging. I mean, I'm not sure exactly how I should be doing stuff. Also, I can. Is there any more tree upgrades I can get? Because I can get some of these. All branches are faster. This one's like the good one, so it's gonna help things a little bit. And I think when all 3 of these corks spin, I'll press U. It's not really else I can do. I can do this, but it's useless, really. It's better just to go for these tree upgrades. I mean, they're probably all useless. This one's not useless, actually. In Big Rip. Most of these are useless. These 2 are like just tree decay things. This one's actually useful. This one, I have no idea. I mean, I'll get more meta antimatter, I guess. I'm not really sure if that's going to really do anything for me. I mean, who knows? I'm really not sure. I'm not close at all to break Eternity, which is E1215 Eternity points. It's been insane, but I mean, it's probably going to be possible sometime. It's probably going to be possible. Gonna do this. How much Replicanti do I have? E71,000. So it looks like I'm around there. It's actually a pretty good boost in Eternity points. It's E375. And I guess I'll just do a few more cycles of Eternity Challenge 10. And I'm going to do it once more while crunching with it. So, because I think crunching may help. Well, maybe not like that frequently, but like every 3 seconds. I think that's gonna help. Just I mean, every second I'm getting actually. I'm not sure what's producing this boost in the antimatter. But it's really good. E7.1 million, and crunching actually just helps things. It does not hurt at all to crunch. So it's going to be E381 Eternity points, and it doesn't look like there's much else I can do. I can basically it looks like that this currently what it is. We're either dilating time or we're going into Eternity Challenge 10. Basically, we're dilating time to get tachyon particles and dilated time, and we're going into Eternity Challenge 10 when we want Eternity points. That seems like the thing that's the biggest thing at this moment. E44 Prions, even though they're doing nothing. I mean, I guess Nanofield, but that does nothing as well. Like, there's no way I'm going to get any more than this amount of rewards. And then there's the Electron upgrades. All this stuff. So much stuff that's just completely useless in Big Rip. I don't even know what I'm getting. I have the most red corks, but it's nothing. It's just weird. E308 Eternity points right there. Even though that doesn't really matter because I have more. I guess I'll do another round of Eternity Challenge 10. Just because, I mean, it gets me more stuff. Like, there it is. E387. That's 6 order of magnitude jump. Like, all I have to do is just wait a little bit. It's really not all that much. I mean, I'm probably going to wait for some of these. There's a triple amount of tachyon particles gain coming up, and then there's a tachyon particle formula is better upgrade. I can even do this to actually increase my tachyon particles by 10% without sacrificing much, because, you know, like not in Big Rip, it takes a long time for the dilated time to catch up. It's really based on like prions and all that. At least I think. It's based on prions. Here, I can just instantly go into it. And there's like no nerf to the dilated time production. It's actually really nice. It's really nice not to have to do that every time. And now there is another Eternity Challenge 10, just crunches a few times, and E390 Eternity points. The only thing here with this is that I wish it would tell you how many Eternity points I would get in Eternity Challenge 10, but I mean it's not the biggest deal in the world. I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe if it's like this but faster. I mean, I could just set up these Eternity Challenge 10 runs pretty quickly, so it's not all that annoying. I mean, it's annoying, but it's not the end of the world to have this. I'm almost up to E1 million Antimatter here in Big Rip. It's sort of like I'm reliving, basically episodes like 101 through, I'm not even sure, it's basically reliving episode 14, 15, 16, or like episodes like 16 through 19 maybe, or maybe even into the 20s because of meta dimensions, which we'll get. They're probably going to be useless, but they'll exist. I mean, actually, what I said about this being useful, it's actually useless because Quantum Challenge, which one? 8 meta dimension boosts are disabled. So rip all that. I can still go into an Eternity Challenge 10 run, which is, I mean, the Eternity Challenge 10 runs are just like the core thing I need to focus on, or that and the dilated runs. I think they're like equally important because hey, there we got a tachyon particle formula is better upgrade. That's gonna help make things move a little bit faster, and there's really not much else I can do right now, so I'm just gonna end it here. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Peace out.